What's up, fight fans? Mr. Mustache here. All right, UFC 295 next Saturday. Jiri Prochazka taking on Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight strap. 205 main event. After Jiri been out for about a year and a half, after UFC 275, he won the belt against Glover Teixeira. Then after, I think he tore his shoulder, like something like that. Apparently one of the worst tears that his physician had ever seen. Well, a year and a half has passed, right? And I mean, to even talk about the light heavyweight division, right? He let go of his belt, and then Glover fought again against Jamal Hill for the vacant title, lost again to Jamal Hill, and then Jamal Hill most recently blew out his Achilles. He gave up his belt, and now we're having the return of Jiri coming back for the vacant title against the protege of his former opponent, Glover Teixeira, Alex Pereira, the newly announced Hall of Famer for Glory Kickboxing, former champion at 185. He came up and beat Jan Blachowicz via split decision in a fight where I thought that he lost. I even could have been 30-27 for Jan. I personally scored a 29-28 for Jan, but I did think that he lost the fight. We saw a lot of growth from Pereira in that matchup. He looked good at 205, especially for his first fight up there going against the former champion in Jan Blachowicz. So I'm interested to see this matchup with Jiri because Jiri, you wouldn't really call him a specialist. He's like a mixed martial artist. He's not really, he's got a fucking crazy amount of KOs. I think he's got 25 KOs. So I guess you could say he's a knockout artist. But his style is so unorthodox. He's very open to getting hit. So going against a guy like Alex Pereira, I don't think it would be very smart for him to keep his hands down like he normally does. His style is very in your face, like almost taunting you to hit him in the face. Like especially his fight against Volkan Ozdemir was just like it was very bizarre to watch a guy just like be so willing to get hit by a guy so dangerous, and you could see how it fucked with Volkan throughout the fight, and like he really didn't have. You could just see like fuck, like he hit him with everything, and he was still right there in his face, and then he got knocked out himself. So, but I really think that is probably not the smartest idea against a guy as dangerous as Alex Pereira. Where Alex, he doesn't have a lot of MMA experience. I think 8-2. But he has a hell of a lot of fighting experience. I mean, the former Glory kickboxing champion beat Israel Adesanya 2 times in Glory, beat him once in MMA. Yeah, he lost the belt in the 4th fight, but I mean, he went out there and beat one of the greatest MMA middleweights of all time 3 times in a row before he eventually got beat. But now he's gone up to his new weight and won his first test. I personally don't think he won the fight, but I think that him and Jiri's a great matchup. I think it's a good story with Alex kind of being the protege of Glover Teixeira. And even after that fight with, I think it was Jamal Hill and Glover, and it had like Alex in the background, like staring Jamal Hill down. And it kind of sunk into everybody's head. Like he really could go up to 205 and do some damage up there. Well, some time has passed and here we are. And I like this fight. And I think Jiri, he's so sneaky good. And I think anybody who really tries to predict the outcome of this fight like accurately without saying like it's a total guess is like out of their mind, because you don't really know. Like Alex Pereira still kind of isn't like this mystique part where like you don't really know what you're going to see out of him. We haven't seen a whole lot from him in MMA, but we've seen him tested at high levels. We've seen him succeed, and we've seen him lose at the highest levels. And with Jiri, the only thing that we've seen him beat was himself with this recent injury, and he looked sloppy in the Glover Teixeira fight, which was very weird. He found a way to win in that matchup. It was very strange. Like Glover really should have won that fight, but it was just really weird how Jiri was just able to just pull it out. He was just so sloppy and just terrible fight IQ, but still so dangerous. The fight against Dominic Reyes where he got upkicked, he even admitted recently that he's like, yeah, I was probably out for a second. In every fight that he's been in serious danger so far in the UFC. And against a guy like Alex Pereira, that might not be a good bet to let himself be so loose. So I'd like to see him have a little bit of a better guard against Alex Pereira. And for Alex, I think the best thing for him, stay patient, hope that Jiri gives him good openings, and capitalize on them. Be patient with the takedown defense. I think his takedown defense is going to do just fine. I think his size, his length, I think he has good leverage. Jiri, he does got legs of tree trunks, though. But I love the fight. I love the matchup. Personally, I have like this weird feeling where I just see Yuri just getting knocked out in this fight. I really do. As much as like I want him to get his belt back because I didn't like the way that he lost it, and I think I kind of want him to beat Alex Pereira, but something just tells me that he's just gonna leave himself way too open, and he's gonna end up getting caught by Alex Pereira. But who knows? That's why I love this matchup. That's why I love MMA so much. Guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. That's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go fight, fans.